Let's take a look at the dailies. The showdown, Ruto's blue-eyed boy, all of it awash with the changes the President William Ruto finally fired Public Service Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi after months of defiance and direct confrontation in a move that now puts him at a fresh political dilemma with the hostile Mount Kenya region. Picking a sitting MP as his replacement also gives his former deputy Rigathi Gachagua an opportunity for a muscle-flexing face-off in a by-election. And Nyamori, I'll start with you on this. After seeing these changes in the CES positions now, was this a calculated move or a miscalculation? Was it wise or a miscalculation?
That is the dropping of...
Yes, the dropping of the Public Service Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi, replacing him with Ruku, and now moving Adan Duale from Environment to Health and taking Debra Baraza from Health to Environment.
I think it's the war strategist Sun Tzu, who says it is he who knows when to fight and when not to fight. President William Ruto has demonstrated the fact that he is a master of timing. He has dropped the former CS when he feels that it is fit to drop him, and taken in a new entrant from the same region. So for me, I think it works for him. Is it a proper timing at a time when he's supposed to visit the Mount Kenya region? Indeed, because he has not lost any constituency in the circumstances. He's brought in a young, vibrant, popular politician to take over that space. In any case, with tremendous respect, because he's my senior in the profession. The former CS was lackluster and lacked energy. The younger, new nominee comes in with a lot of energy, a lot of vibe, and has touch of the ground. In fact, you could tell that he was appointed when he was actually down on the ground engaging the people. Okay. Yeah. Manzo, is this a wise move or a miscalculation?
It's a serious miscalculation. First of all, William Ruto has destroyed the political life of Ruku. Ruku was a creation of Muturi, and he was actually sponsored by his party. Now, when he becomes a cabinet secretary, I can assure you, Ruku will never be re-elected because Ruto's regime will soon come to an end. Ruku will never be re-elected again by the Bere people, and Muturi is not a political featherweight. This is a person who has really helped this country. He's been a speaker and third in command for 10 years and understands every single sphere of the Kenyan government, has been an Attorney General of the Republic, whose legal advice was never taken by the executive. And most unfortunate, and this was the cause of the fallout, the government of President Ruto abducts his son while they sit together in cabinet and while they sit together in security. And therefore, as an influential Kenyan, he's able to recover his son. Most parents, close to 100, have not recovered their son. I really want to say that this abduction thing, which is what has caused a problem between Ruto and Muturi, is a very serious crime locally and internationally. And you can see that, like the abducted Wanjia MCA took away 8 months. And I was lucky to represent some of the abductees, you know, like Bob Jaggi, who will tell you the story and who tells you even met these other people who were abducted. So why will you abduct Muturi's son? If he has committed any crime, take him to court and jail him. And you will have an opportunity. The prosecution will have an opportunity to say what crime he committed, and he will defend himself. And he will even have a right of appeal. But you cannot abduct, hold somebody legally, and then, expect to have a good time with that particular person unless you tender an explanation. Okay. So the abduction question is still legally. It's a very serious crime against humanity. Yeah. The government is committing it. It continues to commit it every day. It is spoiling our international name. And therefore, Muturi comes out as a proud man who has stood for first of all, for the right of his own child, and for the rights of other people's children, for rights of Kenyans. On this particular one, the government of William Ruto is very wrong. It has broken the law, it has broken the constitution, and in fact, I doubt. You know, now that President Ruto opposed the current constitution, there's no single day, even as a president, he has applied the constitution. Every other time, he is applying his own word. and not the constitution at all. Okay. And therefore, he has made a very serious blunder. In fact, these tours to the regions are a waste of time, waste of money. They need to develop the regions, not to tour them. Okay. Now he's going to force himself into central Kenya. And I am very sure, even if you buy the people, you bribe the people, and you got to pretend that you are doing a development because they have no budget for it and they have not completed any single projects. Any of the Vision 2030 projects, none of them has progressed during the Ruto's time, beginning with Thwake Dam, Konza City, all those projects in central Kenya. Even the roads, nothing. It's just going to be on the rooftops, it's just campaigning. For 20, all that Ruto wants is to be re-elected, but not develop the country. There's no single development record. So if it's true, even if you bring in Ruku, he has no people on ground, he has no voters on ground. Keep him there at the national level for the next 2 years, and you have destroyed his life permanently.
Okay.